had something really important happen to me when I got this driver. That club made the biggest difference. I drove the ball effortlessly. This driver is a dream.
When you're a professional golfer playing at the highest level, there is still room for improvement. And there are a handful of names that come to mind when seeking the right golf guru to help keep the pros sharp. Legendary teaching professional Pete Cowen is definitely at the top of that list, having worked with some of the very best players in the world, including major champions, European Tour winners, and Ryder Cup players such as Henrik Stenson, David Howe, Lee Westwood, and Colin Montgomerie. Let's meet the man that has developed so many champions. We are here at the Jumeirah Golf Estates with Pete Cowen. Pete, welcome.
Nice to be here.
Excellent. Now I've got a couple of questions for you. So firstly, one of the major talking points of 2013 has been the re-emergence of Swede Henrik Stenson. So we'd like to know what changes, if any, you've made to his mental approach or his swing that you can accredit to his form these days.
Well, Henrik, obviously, a lot of people understand that he's had a couple of years really in the wilderness, caused by a couple of things, and one of the things that most people don't realise is he had a slight illness there that stripped him of his physical strength, and that in itself created a problem with his technique. So until he got his physical strength back, then obviously we couldn't really work on the golf swing, and so as soon as that happened, then obviously it was easy to get him back to where he was in 2009, which was fourth in the world, and he's back there now.
It's all paying off. Excellent. Now, Louis Oosthuzen, another of your star-studded clients, it's said that he's got one of the purest swings in modern golf. So we want to know, has Louis always possessed such smooth form, or has it been a bit of an evolution since his early days?
He's always had a really good swing, and that pattern's been in there for an awful long time. But what we tried to do with Louis was give him more control of his pattern, and so people look at it aesthetically and say it's a very pleasing swing to the eye, and it really is. To look at, it's one of the best.
Oosthuzen has enjoyed a fantastic season on the European Tour, winning both in Austria and the Netherlands, and collecting 5 top 10 finishes throughout the year. So what specific changes or adjustments have you worked with to fine-tune and produce a high level of consistency with regards to his short game?
Well, I worked with his short game from about 100 yards in, and it's just been constant improving. Once he actually understood the mechanics of what he'd actually got to do, then he will do the work, and he works really, really hard. So, it wasn't that difficult a job, really. We just had to explain the better mechanics that he'd actually, put into his game, and then obviously he's getting the fruits of that this year.
With regards to the elite golfer, what percentage do you think is sort of mental strength, and what percentage is actually raw talent?
Raw talent, you need the raw talent. Everybody says, well, you could do it with hard work. You can, but you need the raw talent as well as the hard work. And somebody said, well, is there a secret to good golf? And yes, hard work is the secret. But obviously you need to have, good mechanics. And the analogy I always use is, you can get a good racehorse, but a bad trainer can ruin the racehorse. If you get a good racehorse, all you need is a good trainer, and that racehorse will actually win. Same with a golfer.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Now, we've got an AGTV tradition, which is seeing how many balls you can putt into the hole in 60 seconds. Are you keen?
I'm no good at putting, but I'll try.
Okay, we'll give it a go.
I'm Pete Cowen, and you've been watching AGTV.